Oh, you need a 1 and 3.
Hold on, you guys.
Now you get a +1 because the door is easy to force. I told you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys do force the door. It's a little hard, and inside this tower is just wrecked. You're basically there's only about 15 or 20 feet of posts sticking up. It's open to the sky. Inside is all just nasty. And what you find interesting is on the left wall is a door. And in the far right corner, the northwest corner of this tower, is you can see the sun, so you can get your directions. There's the remains of the steps going up, but there's a big black raven. Big. I mean, like 2.5 feet tall, kind of looking at you. As you open the door, it taps at the floor, and you can hear that it's tapping on metal. And it gives a loud caw and flies away.
We move up. I'll use my shield of safe gaze. Do I get additional? Do I see anything through the shield?
Give me a D20.
Nice.
And I get a +2 because it's a +2 shield of safe gaze.
That's right.
Nine. So no.
Well, hold on. Hold on. Everyone's jumping the gun.
We like failure.
We plan to fail.
Well, that raven flying off was an imp. So that's bad.
An imp.
Yep. So there's something evil in these parts.
And it's alerted whatever's underneath the metal, I guess.
Trapdoor for sure.
Yeah. I guess we still want to watch the hole and for the spiders and watch the open above for the spiders, but do we want to go look at the metal plate on the floor?
You do that. Merrin will set up with bow shot.
All right. Yeah. So
I'm second the other door we have yet to open to make sure nothing jumps out or second the metal.
It's also swollen. You have to kick it open to get it open. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. In case something cooks it in. Let's have Dismas will take a look at the metal plate, see if there's any writing on it. See if it.
Oh, you have to clear it away. You have to clear it away, and you are stunned. It's obviously hinged on the west side, and there's a complicated latch on the east side. The plate itself is about 4 by 4, and it looks to be made of pure silver.
Oh.
And inlaid on the top, etched in and then filled with molten lead, is a circle of protection.
So here's the problem. The last time we saw something like that, it was covering. What was it again?
Mean-locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the same design as the last mean-lock protection.
That looks like mean-locks to me. Yeah.
Which we might be able to infer also might be guarding. There might be a station down there.
Nah, there wasn't a station with the mean-locks though.
Are we in approximately the right location?
Well, the main
no, mask off.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say the main one was down there, but that was probably just coincidental.
Because of the distances, the 4 counties are outside the scope of substations, at least where we're at in the.
Plus, the mean locks were but underneath the cave, and the substation was above it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wasn't there a substation down in the bottom hole too? Like
we don't like to talk about that.
Right.
Say it again?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. Anyway, well, this is a good thing. Let's put a pin in this one. This is a good thing to not mess with until we're confident we can just kill mean locks.
Well, actually, what you're going to find interesting is this is the reverse. The seal of mean locks is lead with silver. This is silver with lead, so this is not to keep something in; it's to keep things out.
Oh,
and
unfortunately, if it has a circle of protection, it's gonna be kind of hard to break because it's magically protected.
Yeah.
No. If you're not the thing it's warded against, you can just open it.
Yeah, can we tell what it's warded against?
Who will we disrupt the warp?
Our
That's
third
not
level
good.
cleric. Our third level cleric should roll because you have always made it so that clerics can.
You got a brother there. Hold on.
Yeah, realize his
we
brother's
gotta-
clerics.
Yeah, he says that
And
you're not
Seaward-
going to disrupt it. If you open it, it won't turn anything off, but it might. If it's not going to stop whatever's from he kept out from getting out. But if you shut the door again, it'll still be kept out.
The problem I have is an imp was hinting towards us going here,
Right.
Indeed.
Wanted
which means
us
it's a trick of some way.
And
Not
he
to
knew
prevent
that
it
we
from
were
being
friends with Seeker and would trust the Ravens.
I personally like the idea of just noting where it is and what it is and taking some copious notes and then continuing on to look elsewhere.
It's
Okay.
true because that's what I'm thinking. We can come back to this after we're done exploring the rest of the hall.
Or in a year or two.
Because the last thing we need is like some skeleton halfling sealing it behind us so we can't get out.
Yep. And is there there doesn't appear to have been a door back out to the courtyard yet that we've passed.
No.
Okay. And
But there
the
is
door.
another door to the south, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the other door we have yet to open.
Yeah, I think let's take a look at that one and continue. I'm thinking we make a circuit inside the walls and just see what's here, and then we can go through the back door of the main hall. Assuming there's no up or any other down, we can just
There doesn't
do a
need to be any
circle.
up. No.
Can one
Okay.
of the mappers post what they have? I'm just kind of curious what. I was out of communication for a little bit.
Yeah. Can do.
Posted.
Oh, he beat me to it.
Oh, son of a.
That's what
Try
I
to
found. I was
try
like,
again.
I mean, that's probably what it looks like underneath the section of the continual light objects. So
That's
Yeah.
true.
it's
that
more
map is what
accurate.
that
More
map is
accurate
what I
map.
have.
Forget the fact that
Yeah.
we're outside at the moment.
Yeah. Looks very good.
All right. Well, let's look at that. I guess that other door. It appears to be, you said, kind of the same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give me a
Sam?
D6 to open it.
All right.
Let's see.
Nope. You
Nope.
keep climbing that ladder. It's not enough.
Let me try.
All right.
I did it.
All right.
There you go.
The door opens up, and you're in the middle of a 30-foot wide corridor. It's obvious the outside wall to your right is at least 4 or 5 feet thick. Same on the wall on your left. And this area, obviously, at one point was a massive kitchen. And you're all certain it's impossible for it to be this wide.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
a 10-foot space, it's
I'm erasing the map here, and you're saying in the middle. Okay, that makes sense.
Do my dwarf senses tingle?
As a matter of fact, your dwarf senses are almost making you nauseous. There must be some sort of magic that's distorting time and space here.
Wait, just distorting maybe our perception distance or distorting time and space?
Yeah, I just said that. Time and space.
Oh no.
Not our senses. So it ain't this distance distortion because that's just your senses real messed
No.
up.
This is distortion. Technically changes time to read the. I mean, it's not like it's slowing down or speeding up time. So you're not like
Especially
aging
how long
anything.
it takes to walk from point A to point B.
But how long it takes to go from point A to point B has changed. So
like a holodeck.
you're like a holodeck.
Nerd. Yeah.
How deep does the kitchen look? Can we see the far side?
Well, interesting enough, the far side only looks like it's the proper distance long. It looks like it's only been manipulated to be artificially wide.
Mike Jack.
So
Yeah,
on
they
the
made a TARDIS to put a kitchen in it. Yeah.
Hello, Nino.
And
So
the far side not being artificially long is what, 50 feet? 40? No, 40 feet.
it'd be 30 to hit that back the back entrance through the wall that we saw from in the courtyard.
Mhm.
Yeah, the doors on your left are the proper distance down. They're about 35 feet away, and it's about 70 to the far door. That's right.
Okay. Oh, so it goes the length.
It fills the whole length of the hall,
It fills the
Okay.
whole length, and it's 3 times too wide.
but it has the doors out to the Great Hall still.
Correct. And interesting enough, there is a massive iron door in the middle of the right wall that appears to go outside, and this door looks like it's rusted into its iron frame.
So that's on the right-hand side facing down the hallway.
Yeah, west as cardinal direction, since you can still see the sun behind you.
Okay. So, so we would think that would exit the building, and the doors to the left would be the ones that go into the well, I guess
In
let's
the main hall. That's right.
in the main hall. Okay.
At least check if they go into the main hall, right?
Yeah, let's move down if Bill wants to take the lead. Dismas
I sure will.
Dismas can be up behind him and with Cosmin, and then I mean if it's this wide we can spread out a little bit. But I guess I'll tell Marl and Gan to keep an eye out behind.
Perfect.
For,
D6.
We were getting really lucky with those.
Man. Okay, so as you're going this way, you don't believe it at first, but it's obviously true. There's a large prep table, and it's a traditional halfling prep table where it's about 8 feet long, 2 feet wide. It's about 3 feet off the ground, so it's very high for a halfling. And there's a stone insert in the middle, so rather than a cutting board, there's just stone inserted. And they're popular because they're distinct because they have 3 legs on each side, so it's a 6-legged table. And this one has a couple of butcher knives on it. Well, the table reaches up with one of the legs, grabs a butcher knife, stands up, and starts coming towards you to attack.
And that's in front of us?
Yeah.
Mimic.
Huh.
D6
right.
for initiative.
Oh boy.
Stands up on its hind legs and starts coming toward us, or is walking on all 6 still?
It's walking on 4 and it's reared back, sort of like a thry-creen coming at you with a butcher knife in one leg.
Oh, me and my hands been act on too.
All right. And it looks like Merrin, Rogue 1.
He opened fire. Sharp bow. I don't know if either of those hit.
That hits.
Okay. Do one of them? Both of them?
Yeah. The 20 hits.
No,
one's a
fine.
12, one's an
I
8
rolled 2
because it's
Oh,
two.
one's a 12, one's an 8. The 12 hits. I'm sorry. Blah. But the way you do that is you do slash roll 2 space D10, D20, and it'll show them separately.
Yeah, that was just
No, I only learned that recently too. Okay, so it sinks to the table. You see splinters fly. This isn't a mimic because there's no blood. You think this is an animated table. 2.
That's me. One moment. I just total up my bonuses. I do have. Yeah, I am an expert, so.
Cover the 12.
14 from a 5th level fighter.
Go right ahead. It's large.
Hey, that's really good for me. I use longsword. Very nice. 9 points.
Very good. Okay, it strikes back at you with that butcher knife. Oh, I don't care what your armor class is. That missed. 3.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Cosmin is going to. Well, Cosmin and Dismas are both going to move to attack.
There's plenty of space.
All right.
Does it have any apparent reaction to the blows that it's taking?
No, not at all.
Okay, Dismas is a 15, and Cosmin is beautifully on a 2, which I think would give him like a 3 to hit.
Okay,
So,
the 2's going to miss. The 15 hits, though.
oh yeah. Well, it's
Size Lars.
all right, and this is the Luck Sword, Seanchus.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Oh, so while this is happening, Bill's henchmen are going to keep looking behind and above to make sure nothing's sneaking up on us, either above or behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elid, Helen, Zamfir are looking behind.
So a
and above.
soldier, a monk, a ranger, and a cleric are keeping an eye on the rear.
Well, the monk will tell you that he thinks he saw a spider peek through that door, then run away.
Mm.
I can't really blame the spider for running in fear.
10 damage from Seanchus. So that's max damage.
Hey, okay.
Well, we've done 21 points to this thing, and it's ain't dead
And
yet.
you know what? You splinter it with that, it falls to pieces. Huh.
Good.
Nice.
2 blows. Bravo.
Is the floor dry, or is it stone?
The floor here is dry timber.
Dang. Me and my henchmen will take the timber pieces, go to the outside tower and burn them.
Oh, yeah, the tower there with the open to the sky is very wet from all the rain. You can burn it there, yeah.
Yep.
As you're doing that, we'll keep an eye on you in case there's
By the way,
spiders waiting.
Very good, because by the time you get it lit, it's starting to regenerate. Bravo.
Nicely done.
Hey, Sam, 50 experience points for your character if you're thinking of that.
Yay. I'm just like,
well,
nah,
you
there ain't
get it
no
lit,
way.
The table thrashes like one of the things from The Thing, John Carpenter, for a little bit, and then it burns away very rapidly, magically rapidly. Back in the kitchen, you can see that there's a midden off to the side. You can see the bodies of 8 or 9 halflings that it's killed in the past and stashed there.
Anything of particular interest on the halflings?
No, it looks like it's a bunch of kids that were a little too brave on their dare.
Do we want to let's open the door to the courtyard and signal to the spearmen
Well,
that we're
assuming
okay?
it goes to the courtyard.
Well, yeah.
Those doors do open up in the main hall, and they open easily. It looks like they've been damaged by weather enough that they're easier to open rather than tougher to open. Yeah.
Okay. Do we see our spearmen waiting for us?
Oh yeah, they're in the standard Sergeant Sandor defensive perimeter for alert, right by the entrance. Yeah.
Excellent. We'll tell them that we had a little trouble, but it's all good here. All fine. How are you?
The exit's all clear. You're ready to get out of there, and they're waiting for the 3-whistle signal to try to come save you.
Oh, good. Do we want to drag the children's body? I mean, how decayed are the
Oh
children?
no, this is yeah.
Ages ago.
Ages.
Okay.
We should still give them a proper burial.
In due time.
Yeah. No. If they were reasonably fresh, I figured we'd get them out there and then we could take it back and give them to the parents. But if they're not animating currently, then yeah. Do we want to search the kitchen or do a detect?
Hmm.
You tell me.
I do have a detect magic prepared.
I've got 2.
Let's detect magic. It can't hurt.
Yeah.
Well, it could.
Yeah. Your detect magic alerts the. So I guess it's got a pretty long beam and a decent amount of time. So let's sweep it around everything and poke it back in the
Manhole.
Detroit tower.
Detect magic is a great spell. Now let me do a couple things here right quick.
Small chance to take it off, but this can trigger a sonic encounter.
Oh.
It
No, I
could.
It can,
But
it
because
can
you're not
turn an
Sonic
encounter that was going
yourself.
to happen anyway into a psionic encounter.
Because you're not Sonic yourself, the encounters are on the astral plane, so you can't interact with it naturally. So
Unless you get the exact wrong thing on the chart.
Right.
It's true. So there's something that can phase out of the astral plane easily. So this is Demon Lords.
All right.
Or
But
the dreaded
if they
brain mole, which can attract across. Yeah.
but most of the time, the Demon Lord has already been banished from the prime material plane. so they can't just emerge.
Now this is annoying as jeepers. What's going on here?
Oh no!
Question.
Nice.
Will Rick plots their demise? Does they have those magic bracelets
Oh.
of AC 6?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
What about your
which
bracers of
character-
AC 6?
Which character has
Wear
the
leather
detect
armor?
magic one?
That helps your armor type. If it's worse than the bracers, it just gives you the better armor
Rick,
type.
come again?
Which have you the character with the detect magic going?
You want to Rochambeau for it? I've got
I was thinking
Dismas.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he have two?
Dismas. Yeah.
All right.
Remember his luck.
No, don't worry about luck. It's not bad.
Oh no, silence.
He's thinking about something.
You guys just keep doing the goofy stuff, and I'm like, why did I roll another double aught tonight? You know, again and again. That's all that's going on. So yeah, you do the detect magic, and you notice three things. One, the plate that you remember that you saw back in the northwest tower does have abjuration magic on it.
Okay.
Two, the burning chair has very quickly fading transmogrification magic on it. And underneath that silver plate under the ground is a powerful magic aura of multiple auras of great strength.
Which tower was it we were talking about?
The northwestern tower under the silver plate with the circle protection.
Sorry, the very first one you said, was that the northeast tower?
Yeah, northwest tower.
The one with the silver plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was
I
the
thought-
abjuration?
The silver plate has abjuration. Under the
Okay.
silver plate are several strong images.
Oh, okay.
And then the table itself used to be magical, but it's gone now because it's burning.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing in range.
All right.
El Boyo is tagged out. Yeah, we call Jack El Nino because he's the oldest.
Okay.
Let's maybe
Was there a south door on the kitchen? There was, right?
Yeah, into the main hall.
or into the next tower.
Oh, you haven't gone into the southwest tower yet. You haven't opened that door
Right.
yet.
Yeah, do we want to continue our circumnavigation?
Yep,
Yep.
because I don't want anything sneaking up.
Yeah, that's I like clearing what you got, and then you can hold it, and then hopefully go from there.
Hopefully, no imps don't decide to seal up the last you're in and kill you that way.
Yeah.
All right, give me a D6 to open that stuck door there.
All right. Does Bill want to take it?
I'll
Good
take it.
boy.
All right.
Nope. My strength is 10, so I failed that with the bonus.
All right.
Give it a shot.
You're gonna. Okay.
Merrin has an AC of a strength of 14, so
Okay.
And we like him in front.
nope.
Nope.
All right. All right. Cosmin waves everybody back.
Why does he fail? That'd be really funny. I got this, guys.
Whack.
There we go. You did get.
Well,
Okay.
is this an easier door so he gets the +1?
He gets the +1. He does get
Okay.
the +1. But it only opens halfway. This tower has just collapsed all the way down, and it's just the debris field. There's nothing to get into or out of.
All right. We can go back out and check the others. The south.
East door into
southeast.
the door to the southeast tower. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, let's head over there. We can tell Sander just how good it is that he's with us, and if he sees any ravens, consider for throwing spears at them. And there are a couple giant spiders running around, so be sure to.
Oh, the giant spiders worry him. He did see a big raven. It was circled for a bit, but flew off. Yes. All right, go to the south.
Wait, did he happen to see which direction it flew off in?
Ooh, good.
Oh no, it just west. He thinks.
Into the mountains. And just checking, we're in Eagle Valley, right? I missed that part.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we're
in
in four counties.
Okay.
We actually continued on with our original plan of why we even ended up in Wyvern Keep in the first place, was to go to the 4 counties to look for legendary swords.
Right. Carry on.
All right.
So that southeast door.
And the southeast door is completely rotted away, so you can just smash it open. No rod grubs this time, though.
All right.
Scared
And inside is the most intact of the towers. It was struck by lightning and burned, but it hasn't collapsed. But the inside is just a wreck. And there is a door on the right wall. And other than that, this place is empty. The stairs are burned out. And you don't see a trap door on the floor here, unlike the opposite tower.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there was a trap. There was a trap door on the floor of the.
No, you've only ever seen. What I'm saying is, you've only seen one trap door so far.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, but there's a ladder up and a door
Yeah.
continuing.
But it's all burned out, so there's nothing there.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of condition is that door in?
The door that heads west.
Yeah.
Another swollen door you have to force open, unfortunately.
Dismas actually can open doors on a 1 to 4. Because
I'll
of the
open
sword.
it. I'm the fighter.
Okay.
I got
All
this.
All right.
Nope.
Well, if it's loose like the others, then that's good, right?
No, because I only get it on a 1 or 2 because my strength's too low.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. Cosmin can open it again.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, and then Dismas is pretty strong. So let's see. Dice channel. So let's do our roll. Base 1d6 for Cosmin. Okay, if it's barely openable, he barely opened it again.
You barely open it, and it's another corridor. This one seemingly no holes outside from where you can see, just like the one on the north wall. It looks like a massive pantry and storage area. The outer wall in several places is shifted inward a little bit.
Okay.
And
Enough
you can
to make
see
it difficult to pass, or
no, not like that. It's just there's no roof there. It's all so you have to crouch a little bit, and you can see where there was some sort of staircase or something going down in the middle, and that has collapsed in, and it looks like just a sinkhole now.
Does down the sinkhole open up to anywhere?
Oh no, it's literally just rotted timbers and mud down there now.
But it looks like it was a staircase.
Once upon a time it was a staircase, that's right.
Okay, so now, but we shine the light all around, and it's not like off to the side is a nice clean opening with just
No, it looks like the underground. It looks like it's all messed up. As a matter of fact, you swear it looks like something has purposely thrown timbers and rocks and made the mud worse to make it almost impossible. You think that if you got the spearmen and spent a month, you might be able to dig down 40 feet.
Wow.
Not worth it.
Nope. I guess let's shine our lights up and down the passage and see, if it confirm that it's another pantry.
Yeah, it looks like another pantry, sealed off. You don't see anything in here, and at the other end is a door heading into that southwest tower. You assume.
You want to take another shot at it, Bill?
Oh, sir. I
Why
doubt.
not, right?
Nope. They've been rolling a lot of 4s recently. Is Dice Maiden acting up again? No,
Well,
it
I
isn't.
mean, okay, so Cosmin also at that failed, I think. So,
Yep.
all right.
Unless your strength is 1876 or higher.
No, not quite. So, Dismas has an 16 strength, and I think gets +1 with the sword, so he can do it on a 4,
Roll
on
it.
a regular 4. And is the door weak enough that the 5 will open it for him?
5 will open it. You get a 6, I'm going to cackle. I'm just saying it.
Yeah. All right, and he kicks the door in, then he stands aside and politely waves Bill and Cosmin.
Well, if it's the southwest tower, it's completely caved in.
Well, is it open from this side?
You got to roll the die to see what happens.
Oh, well, can we
He
look
already-
into
he-
it?
Oh,
already
sure.
rolled the-
Yeah, it's completely collapsed. The door opens just a little bit,
Okay.
and you could just glimpse that there's some sort of iron trap door that goes down, but it's under at least 5 or 6 tons of rotting timber.
All right. How long has this taken us?
Let's see. Let me do the quick math. You should probably break for lunch. The players should probably go eat. It's been quite a while.
6.
Because that's
Okay,
going to be
and
one,
the
2,
only
3,
things
4,
we
5,
haven't
6.
explored are the
Yeah, it's been
rusted
about an hour and a
doors
half, 2 hours.
Okay. The and on the northeast tower there was no trapdoor at all. Down there was only the ladder up and the door.
Correct. And the same on the southeast tower.
Okay.
Yeah, so all that's left is the silver trap door and the rusted door.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. The rusted door. Rusted door.
And the rusted door looked like it should go out the back so we could walk around back and check if it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Good idea.
But maybe after lunch.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay. Lunchy time, lunchy time. Probably
So you
second
guys
or
can have
third.
your lunch. I roll the d10. Excuse me, I apologize.
Bless you.
If I know I was going to cough like that, I would hit the mute button. Lunch is done. The spearmen take their quick break and ask you to cover them while they eat right quick.
Yep.
And you guys are ready to go back at it.
Do you want to take a quick poke around the backside and see if the outside of the iron door is there?
Yeah, can we walk
Yeah.
around the back?
Sure, you walk around back. Walk around back, and sure enough, there's a massive, thick iron door rusted right into the front.
Is there timber around for a battering ram? I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth trying to break this open since we know where it goes?
Doesn't this just go into the kitchen?
Yeah, we think it goes in the kitchen, but the kitchen is magically extra large, so it could go wherever it wants.
What is
True.
the which side did it seem to open inward or outward based on the rust?
It opens out with a heavy frame, so you'd be battering it against its iron frame if you use a battering ram from the outside.
Yeah, that's what. But we have the spearmen. We could get something sturdy and take a couple whacks at it from the inside because we can open the doors to the hall, and
Yeah, and
if
it's 30 feet wide anyway, right?
yeah,
From the inside, we'd just be up against the rust.
Is there a lock we can pick, or is that not possible?
No, it was barred from the inside with the bar rusted in, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
we'd
probably
be
better
against
off
the
with
rust.
like taking crowbars or something, or axes, and just trying to chop around the rotted bit and pry it off. But again, kind of iffy. Long,
Mhm.
work.
All right. Well, we think we know where it goes.
Yeah. Well, if this is the case, then our options are open the trap door and look inside,
Or walk away.
or walk away.
Let's go to
Guess
the
who
first
has
trap
jeweled
door.
augury sticks?
You
angel
only
said,
live. You
the
only live
angel said
once.
we would have to brave the horrors.
It's true.
So what are you guys doing?
We're going to that trap door.
All right.
And we're
Who's going to
throwing
open
the
it?
sticks before we open it.
Yeah, who's
So
going to
who's
open
gonna
the trap
open it?
door?
Huh?
It sounded like Perisanct wanted to do
Do an augury, yeah.
Augury. All right. What level are you?
3rd level should be 73% base.
A man who knows his rules. Weal for some, woe for those who deserve it.
Oh boy. Well,
We're all mostly good.
Yeah, if
It's
we
true.
deserve woe, then I'm not going to try to avoid
maybe
it.
some of the henchmen might not necessarily be good, but we'll find that out in just a moment.
All my henchmen should be good.
Yeah.
We checked them.
Should.
I guess
Yeah,
let's have Dismas using his unique combination of reclamation skills and exploration and scholarly knowledge look at the clasp and see if there's anything runic or
the catch is clever. You're gonna have to use both hands at the same time to twist it and pull it up. So you can't use just one hand.
Hmm.
Could
All
two
right.
people on either side do it with one hand each?
Sure.
Let's do it together. Who's gonna help me?
Perisanct will help.
Okay. Lawful good fighter, the cleric opening up.
all right, we'll get ready
So
to
you open it.
we'll get ready to stab anything and let's watch your corners, people. Let's watch the opening for
Yep.
any approaching raven.
Yep.
So you open it.
Yep.
D6.
D6.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody, or
Oh no, Sam can do it for the whole party because he's one of the guys opening it.
okay.
The cleric rolled for it and he got a 4, and he was one of the guys opening it too.
That's fair. You roll so nobody's surprised. However, you open it up, and there's a ladder that goes down about 8 feet. There's about 9 by 9 room down in there, and all the walls are covered with various glyphs of warding against evil. Not the spell glyph of warding, just glyphs. The bottom of the floor has another protective circle in it, and laying in there, in the circle, is the well-preserved body of a halfling wearing purple robes and a very ostentatious, gaudy paisley cloak. Along the walls are a couple boxes and some items, but your eyes are caught as an imp who must have flown past you invisibly appears and says, "You can never escape me. I finally have my due. The soul that you promised is mine." And he reaches into the halfling's body, pulls out a glimmering sort of grayish green, slimy looking thing, and vanishes back to hell.
Oh,
Oops.
What do you guys do?
Detect magic.
What are the chances the halfling deserved it?
Considering like everything, probably a fair bit if I'm being perfectly honest.
All right. The one of the chests has a couple magic auras in it, and all of the cloth wrap bundles around the wall have magical auras.
Okay. Who has detect evil memorized?
Oh, and the sword on the halfling's hip has a magical aura.
So find traps before anything else. How about that?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dismas will check if nobody hit. Do either of the
Well, I have find traps prepared before we want to do anything else.
Yeah, do that since you could scan the room.
Oh, the entire floor is a pressure plate. You put pressure on it, and needles are going to fire from the walls.
And like I said, who has Detect Evil memorized, if anyone?
Hang on. No, wait.
I do have one prepared.
Oh yeah, no, actually,
Please.
Dismas has one.
Oh, sure.
Whoever cast it, because we need to make sure we're not grabbing anything evil.
Sure.
Okay.
The only evil around is the rapidly fading evil of the halfling who was trying to keep his soul from being dragged to hell at death.
Also, he's hiding from within
imp.
this.
Yeah.
From his own
imp.
end, yeah.
But then starved to death. Okay.
Fun fact, Herbert was actually a PC back in the day who was a lawful evil and used a ring of spell storing to summon a familiar and got an imp.
So he gained 2 levels.
Right.
So he actually
Which
did
means-
reach 9th level.
Right.
Because halflings normally cap at 5th level fighter, but he got a whisk to get to cap, and then got 2 level ups from a book and from a statue. They get 7th, but then the imp got him to 9th.
So does Dismas, based on his trap knowledge, does he believe if we threw enough weight down there, we could trigger the trap and have it go off and then climb
Oh,
down?
yeah, you're pretty sure they just toss 20 pounds down there, let it land flat, and it'll fire the trap. Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
All right. Easy enough. You can throw somebody's pack full of water. Boom. At least 50 needles just fly across the entire area. And bounce
Driven
around
poison,
it.
I assume.
The poison's long dried and no longer efficacious, but the damage alone would have killed half of you.
All right.
Neat.
And with the detect trap still going, does it?
Oh, the trap's dead now. It was a one shot. It was a one shot.
All
right,
right. Let's loot the place.
Yep.
All right, you guys come out. There's a couple chests full of coins, and one chest is full of bottles. And then in the bundles, there's a very weird-looking spear. One of them has what looks like a wooden dowel, about 1.5 to 2 inches thick and about 5 inches long, that radiates an intense magic.
You said wooden dowel. What exactly does that look like?
Oh, literally just like imagine a round wooden stick that's highly polished, that's about 6 inches long and about 1.5 to 2 inches thick. That's it.
You'd say it looks like a lever, right?
But it's wood, not metal.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, yeah, good check. The sword on his hip is really strange. It's dingy. It's kind of rusty. It's nicked all over. And its hilt wrapping is just a piece of linen that looks like it's wrapped around it and then knotted.
Sword
And then-
or long?
What's that?
Long or sword?
That's a short sword. And last but not least, the last cloth bundle has what looks like an 8-foot long iron pole with a big round knob on the end. One end.
This is just iron.
All right, so we'll bring this all up out of the hole and get it into the
How much total money and what kind of bottles are we talking?
The chests had okay.
Yeah, the
Bottles.
the chest with bottles had 6 bottles in it, and 4 of them are identical. The other 2 are odd looking.
And total cash value of everything from the chest?
Base of the coins that you're seeing, you got at least 12,000 gold pieces in there.
let's put everything out in one small area. The sword next to the spear, with some spacing between everything. And I'm going to ask Gan to use his detect illusion on the goods and see if particularly the sword, since that seems out of place, but detect illusion on the pile and see if anything is not what it seems.
One of the gold coins is actually some sort of weird insect that covers itself with a glamour.
Crush it.
You kill the gold bug.
Gold bug.
Gold bug. They look just like a gold piece, but 1 to 6 weeks later, they come alive and eat you like a scarab of death.
Zoe.
Fun.
Thank you, Gan Smallhill. Worth
And
it.
because
Yeah.
they're alive, they're not a trap, so they don't detect as a trap.
And the angel said that the sword is not what it seems, but hides a secret of vast wealth and power for those who can unwrap its secret.
There's linen wrapped around the hilt?
Yeah,
Can we unwrap the linen off the hilt?
you certainly can. And underneath, there's a vellum scroll wrapped around the hilt.
So,
Oh.
scribes, the scholar types,
Yep.
you read it. You
Oh,
can
yes.
make sure you're not hit with magical curses.
Dismas has a 95% chance on detect cursed scroll, and
Yeah, well, let me roll it for you.
Yeah.
Because you do it, you actually do that as soon as you see the darn thing. It does not appear to be accursed.
Yoink. All right. And it doesn't appear to have a written trap on it.
No, it does not.
Okay. I guess we can read it without setting it off to figure out what it is, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys are
All right.
scholars. Now,
Yeah.
it's weird because it's only about 3 inches wide, but it unwraps to 4 feet long. And it's an ancient type of halfling map called a line map. And it's a combination of step-by-step instructions and rhyming couplets to explain what to do. Very easy for you guys to figure out. And it's a treasure map to a sword. It's a treasure map to a sword that he could not use because its alignment was lawful good.
Ooh.
And he kept this because he would bargain for his life if he was ever discovered that he was actually evil by telling them where to find this sword.
Does it,
And what is
does
the
it
name of the
identify-
sword?
Yeah. Does it identify the name?
It's the Redeemer.
Hmm.
The Redeemer is the sister blade to Whitestaff. And Whitestaff was forged by the same pair for paladins, and the Redeemer was made for fighters.
Hmm.
Famously, the Redeemer was lost. At one point, it was the sword of the first champion of the first king.
And where was it lost in the maps that tell us?
The map tells you exactly where it was lost. It was lost during the first purge of Skull Mountain.
No.
So the map gives you instructions of 2 ways to get to it, and it says that the easiest way is a secret path method of climbing down the deep safely.
But it describes the method.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
How
All right.
detailed?
What's that?
How detailed is this method?
Oh, the method is step by step, exacting how to get to the edge of the deep, how to go down the edge of the deep without knocking the shale loose, how to find the hidden ladder that goes all the way up and down the shaft, how that when you're on the ladder, the defense mechanisms can't see you, everything.
We're rich, boys.
But we could sell this to the party for the company for a good chunk of change.
Now, it does tell you another route. It tells you to find the secret chimney off the plateau. And if you pry out the iron grates and go down there, if you're not killed by the flying elves, a path that leads you past something called the Voiceless Ones, the Army of the Shadows, and those who hate light, and you can get to it that way too. But it warns you, you shouldn't try it.
Ha!
Oh, that's the method we shouldn't try.
But the sword, did the sword itself detect magic, or did just the? It wasn't this that detected magic on the sword.
No, it was the map has been enchanted, so it can't rot.
Oh, okay.
So that was what was detecting his magic.
So the sword itself is apparently what it appears to be.
Right. The sword itself is actually a very well disguised non-magical sword that will inject poison from its hilt if you roll high enough.
Oh.
Ah.
Could still be useful.
Yeah, let's so we're about lunchtime. Do we have enough manpower to carry all this stuff? Wait, was there
the spearmen just asked for a silver piece a day bonus if you ask them to act as porters? Yeah, you can have plenty of guys.
All right. And just so I remember right, the plate that the halfling that Herbert was on was the pressure plate. It wasn't.
The
additional trap
floor
door
was the plate. That door, by the way, you can pop it off the hinges and take that silver door with you.
Oh, yeah.
How is that worth?
Oh, goodness gracious. It's 100 pounds of silver.
Yeah. as Marl's people say, yoink.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna get the Sandor's guy, Sammy, the big guy. He's gonna have to carry it because it's 100 pounds.
All right. Yeah, I get. Let's pull back to. Let's wrap everything up and cover it. So we don't want to induce any temptations on anyone.
So the question is, what magic items did we get?
Well, we've got the pole that we need to figure out, the iron pole. We've got the. We need to figure out the potions. We've got the weird spear
and the wooden dowel.
So I would say right now there is indeed a capable hedge mage in Weston. He does a lot of business with traveling gnomes for various reasons. And if you can stay there a week and pay him 500, he'll identify everything.
Hey, I'll foot the bill for first pick.
Well, you've got first pick.
Right.
All right. So you guys in for that?
Why does he have first?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he chose not to pick anything at all
last
time, and his desire is to get a magic sword. So if he uses his first pick now, that doesn't give him first pick of the of Redeemer.
The Redeemer. So I'll roll normally because I'm keeping my first pick for when we go to Skull Mountain.
I didn't want that to get blown over because that has been your goal. So
yep. So
as I said,
we did not stop by
table. I need a big ass sword.
From at Wyvern Keep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, the total gold. If you spend the 500 from the stash that you got, where the heck did my pen go? This is annoying the heck out of me. Pen. Where'd my pen go? Probably gone forever. Let's see here. There it is. All right. So it's if you take the 500 from the loot that you got in the dungeon, that's going to leave you with 13,500 gold pieces total value.
Okay. All right. I'm going to need a roll
coin
call from everyone.
A roll call? Number of people?
Yes. Number of henchmen per person.
Oh. Dismas has 3.
1.
Perisanct has 1.
Soren.
Okay. How much?
Soren has 5. But I spoke twice because I wasn't sure.
Okay. Okay, one moment.
All right.
We each get... Okay. Just a moment. We each get 355 and henchmen get half.
$355 GP.
Yep.
Now, is that including the value of the door, or do we need to move somewhere else to sell that?
The door you have to sell someplace else.
Okay.
All right. Good to know.
All right. So which magic item you want to know about first?
The iron pole with the knob.
Button.
Oh, sure. That is a rod of fighter's skill. It's identical to a rod of lordly might with no magical powers.
Okay.
So it's a +2 mace.
I got it here. Hold on. I'm flipping through it now. The rod allows you to do. It can only be used by fighters or clerics, and the clerics will use certain powers of it. And I've lost my ability to read.
No.
There it is.
Lost or
So
never
it's a
won.
+2 mace, footman's mace, or it's a +1 flaming sword. By the way, it's not a flame tongue, so it's a +1 sword that's on fire.
And what size sword, given it's 8 feet long, does it change to
It's a long sword.
long sword?
Or it's a +4 battle axe. Or it's a +3 spear / lance of any weight you want.
I'm spear proficient. I might be interested in that.
And it can turn into a climbing pole that allows you to climb easily up to 50 feet. And if you plant it within 30 feet, it opens doors as if it had a strength of 1800.
Oh, glad something can.
All right.
Okay, next item that you want identified?
The spear.
The spear, yeah.
Okay, the spear is a +3 utility spear.
Ah.
So it can transform from anything from a short stabbing spear all the way up to a all pike. And yes, that does include light, medium, or heavy lance.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, next item you want identified?
The
dowel.
the dowel.
Oh, sure. That is a monk's staff. For
Is it like
anyone but a monk, an assassin, or somebody who's been trained in Yashima, it's nothing. If you're a monk, an assassin, or trained in Yashima, it is a +4 Yawara.
Oh.
If you are a monk, you can mentally command it to transform into a quarterstaff or a 3-section staff. As a quarterstaff, it's +3. As a 3-section staff, it's +2.
Neat.
Just so you know, Yawara means that if you're a monk, you get a Yawara, you're doing your open hand attacks, but you get the +4 as if you're fighting with a magical weapon. So you can use your open hand attacks to fight magical creatures.
And also, if you're an assassin, it has +5 to your assassination stance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's magical, so you can assassinate creatures only harmed by magical weapons. Yeah.
Okay, the 4 identical potions.
Those are all potions of extra healing.
Nice. And the 2
Okay, the other one.
The next one is strange. It's a filter of persuasiveness.
And the last one.
That's interesting. That's actually a salve. It's gassed salve.
Ah.
That treats gassed.
No.
No.
How that works is if you smear it on yourself, all non-intelligent undead believe you to be aghast.
Oh.
And intelligent undead need to make a save.
It makes you immune to the paralyzation of a ghast or a ghoul, and it makes you immune to the stench of a ghast.
And also, intelligent undead need to make a saving throw or disbelieve you to also be aghast.
Okay.
Until you attack, at which point the illusion is broken on the intelligent undead.
Right.
But it lets you
Yeah.
sneak past unintelligent undead.
But here's the
Yeah.
problem: the duration is 2 hours plus or minus an hour.
Oh, dear.
Well, that could be good
And
for.
also, during the time you smells just as bad as aghast.
Yeah. So you have to be away from the party because you can actually affect everyone else with your gas stench. So
Useful for scouts or
Yep.
recon.
So, ready to roll for equipment?
hey Sam, are you sitting this one out again?
Actually kind of want the monk staff because of my henchmen, so I actually do want to try to get something here. At the very
That's
least,
cool.
potions of extra healing are nice. I'll roll and still use my first pick.
Mighty nice of you.
So I have a 13.
D20.
16.
7.
16.
I'm gonna roll off.
14.
Okay, the two 16s have to roll off.
5.
And
Wow.
okay, Rogue, you're first.
All right. Can someone post a list?
Sir, just a moment. One moment.
How are the potions broken out? Are they individual or are they the set of 4 and then the 1 and then the 1?
We usually do them individual, but it's up to you guys.
Especially with how strong potions of extra healing are, I would recommend doing one at a time for the potions of extra healing.
Okay.
All right.
One moment.
So, speaking of which, the Rod of Fighter skill. So it's as a Rod of Lordly Might, but without the magic.
Right, without the magical
spell
powers,
of
you can't cause fear, you can't detect true north, etc.
But it's still magic weapons, just not the magic powers.
It's not the magic
Yep.
powers, right?
One moment.
Just doesn't have the spell-like functions or the north.
Getting the list on over. Okay. One moment. Just getting everything all squared away for everybody.
It was kind of a short session tonight. I hope nobody's disappointed.
By no means.
Oh no, I was terrified the whole time.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Just a moment. I'm getting that list all posted up in just a moment.
Just
I think
nice
I would have
to
been
make.
terrified if I was drinking the mulled wine over here.
Yeah.
Like, the problem is now we're gonna go back from the 4 counties. Now we're gonna go have to wander all the way back to Skull Mountain, where we actually started our journey through the 4 counties.
Well, from Skull Mountain, we went down to the.
Okay, the list got
Seaward,
posted
Seaward.
in the Secrets of Seaward.
Yeah, so that's actually based upon the treasure of an actual PC from back in the day who did indeed spend years as a secret lawful evil member of a party of good guys.
Now then, I have a question. Was he the one who abandoned Billy to get killed by giant
Yes!
beavers?
Yes, he's the one that left Billy to get killed by giant beavers.
Because Billy Badaxe, I actually know who that is because Dad tells stories. So there was a smaller party that went up to the 4 counties, and they got killed by giant beavers. So one of the PCs, he made another character, and he was like, "Okay, now we're starting up. Let's go try to kill the giant beavers again." And he was the only one who got killed by the beavers when they retreated. So he made a dwarven fighter. He got him high enough level, and he found a magic +4 battle axe of giant beaver slain. But then But then, just as he was about to kill the last one, the halfling fighter retreated, and he got killed by the last giant beaver in the party because he was isolated
No.
from the rest of the party. And I never knew about the halfling fighter, and I did not know it was a PC. I thought it was just a henchman.
Yes, Billy Badaxe and the Beaver Cleaver. That's right.
Next up is Carberry. Gets the next pick.
Nick was second on the roll off.
He already
Yep,
picked
I
some.
already claimed the rod of.
Oh,
fire
I just
skill.
saw. Okay,
Doing up in secret
Thank you.
to see we're there.
There,
Ooh,
oh
plus
yeah.
the spear first and the rod. Yeah.
Okay, Spear and Rod are off the start.
I guess an extra healing potion would be most adaptable for my team right now. So
Sure.
Okay, then it is me. I'm second to last. This is the worst place to be in.
It's true.
But I will take the monk's staff and give it to my monk henchman.
that makes sense.
Okay, the person goes last gets 2 picks.
I'll take the filter persuasiveness and an extra healing potion.
Okay. And then back up to Sam.
Yep, just a moment.
I see we're using katana rules.
I'll take another.
Yeah.
I'll take a potion of extra healing.
Yeah, I learned this. I learned this at Ball State back in 1977, and did it. And I was the only guy I never knew that did it until I went to Lou's place, and Lou's like, "No, that's how everyone does it, right?"
Yeah, it seems like the way to do it. I'm pretty sure the book says.
Yeah, it's basically
The book
default
says
book.
it's up to you.
You know, it
There
suggests.
was some book somewhere, I can't remember where it was, and it was the default that Gary used. And it's how he divided treasure in cons when you take a break, and it's just how I've always done it. Yeah. That or everyone's like, we got a +5 holy sword, there's a paladin, give it to him, let's move on. That happens too.
Let's see. Did it filter back up to me? All right,
Yeah,
I took
yep,
potion
yep.
of extra healing. So let's see.
So there should be a gas salve and extra healing left, is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Seems like.
Yep, that's right. Gas salve and extra healing.
I'll take another heal. I'll take the extra healing, I think.
Well, hold up. We're back around to me first after.
Yep. So
Merrin,
he
right?
can take the last potion of extra healing. You're left with gas staff.
Yeah.
So-
Wait, are we
Captain would
are we
be
going? I'm
Nick.
yeah.
No, it
'cause
should
I'm
be
third.
it should be Carberry and then Roman.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is that
just
everybody
the
divided? Yeah.
the potion.
Mhm.
So the gas salve is left.
Yeah, there should be what's left.
Okay, clerk gets the gas staff. This is one of the funniest things you can get.
And when you get back to the small hill, they will indeed buy that silver lid from you for 200 gold pieces.
200.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Because I don't want to do the math. We get there's. Let's see. There's actually just a moment. We each get 5 gold pieces.
And
We have a lot of
hence
division
half.
because of. Yep, we have a lot of division to do because of henchmen.
I'm done already.
All right.
Okay.
And
We got all the good
if nobody cares about it, because I don't think we can sell the poison sword.
Oh gosh, no, not around here. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So we'll just keep that wrapped up and figure out how to dispose of it.
Well, the thing is if you want to be crazy, the way it works is on a natural 20 it ejects a dose. You can put holy water in there and give it to henchmen to fight undead. You know.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
And how many experience points do we get?
Now that's the fun part because I just did the math twice, and you guys should be getting 1,250 experience points each.
Okay.
And half for henchmen?
Yep.
Half for hench.
Which is funny because this basically means most of my henchmen level up because my monk and my ranger both were 1 experience point off from leveling.
So your monk levels and get some monk staff?
Yeah.
Fourth
And Big
monk
Tom
staff?
levels the 3rd level soldier too.
Wow, Big Tom?
Yep.
Wait.
I need to
625.
find the man at arms for. I don't remember what level Molly's at.
So, actually, yeah, the cleric does. Oh, yeah, I don't think he levels. What level clerics?
So the question is, are you guys heading down to Skull Mountain again?
Well, the problem is the ants.
Oh, you got to get around the ants?
Kind of.
Yeah, we know
Yeah, we
that.
can go
that
down
back
the
path,
egress.
but that back path has
Cleric
all,
henchman doesn't level.
has all the
You get the
spiders.
egress, or you guys know how to take that path over to the Mage of the Towers place and cut to the road.
And we got that
True.
map. From the treasure map got us an entrance to Skull Mountain too. Right?
Yeah, the treasure map actually takes you all the way to the real valley and then up past the cottage and through the egress.
Okay.
So let's see what the monk gets for his hit points.
D4 plus 1.
Hey.
All right, let's see for Perisanct.
Have you guys found
Nice,
the
you
level?
leveled.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
Sorry, I missed the XP number.
1250.
1650.
1250.
Let's see
125.
how much Big Tom gets. Aw, poor guy. And
Wow.
Ranger. Ranger henchman. Not half bad. All right. Bill's all good to go. He doesn't level. And now we're gonna need to saunter back to Skull Mountain in the middle of winter.
Well, it's not going anywhere.
It's true. We're the only people with the map.
All right, crew.
Yeah.
So here's a
going
real
back to Skull
question.
Mountain, I think
Since
if we
Skull
ever-
Mountain ain't going anywhere, are we gonna hold up for the winter in the 4 counties, or are we gonna try to head back to the kingdom before snow sets in?
Oh, that's a good question. I was thinking it makes sense to keep looking for stuff in the 4 counties because this is just one of the things that we'd heard about.
It's true. There's actually a lot of other things. We'll need to get that rumor sort back set up.
Well, that's right. You get those 2 rumors because there was that one about the magical elven sword in Greenbow. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And there was another one. I think there was. I think
Well,
we
there's
were
the magical
also.
elven sword of orc slaying in Greenbow, that rumor, and there's the rumor of the giant killer out west with the dwarves.
Yep.
Okay.
So
And-
we have 2 things.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say, and we'll have a greater chance of wacky adventures, with the Ice Queen.
Snow Queen.
Yeah, the Snow Queen is always a danger around here. Nobody knows why she sends agents to the 4 counties, but she does. And you got to watch out because it's the frost zombies, and okay. And the Pine Men are very hated by the dwarves in particular, but everyone's terrified of the Ice Maidens.
Well, we'll just have Soren sweet talk him with that persuasiveness potion.
Not
How you doing,
Well,
ladies?
yeah, you guys wouldn't know about those, so we
Yeah.
don't have to worry about
So,
that.
ladies, how's it going?
I got
Yes.
a question.
Yeah.
So one regarding the snow you mentioned earlier, is it sticking on the ground or is it not yet cold enough for it?
No, it doesn't. It's not cold enough. It doesn't stick, but it appears to start snowing at sunset, stop around midnight, and it melts off by morning.
Okay.
Spooky.
That's not
Is the temperature
that's
still
not
just
normal.
Kind of trending towards freezing.
It's trending that way, but during the day,
weeks out maybe yet.
Yeah, weeks out. It's what's weird is what they're saying in Greenbelt is during the day it's a nice balmy 72, and then it starts snowing at sunset, and then by the next morning it's melted. And
one of the things Merrin will want to do on downtime, he'll look around, see if anyone makes really good snowshoes.
actually, they do. This place gets kind of snowy in the winter, as has been pointed out. The entire area, their winters are harder than they quote unquote should be. Yeah.
Yes. I think it was Roman who did the math based on the climate given. That low in winters should cap out at around 30. Instead, you get below freezing.
All the
How
time.
far below freezing, man?
Enough. I know that when we did an adventure in the city of Seaward proper, we almost died because it was getting to -10 at Seaward City. The waters at Seaward City.
Let's see.
Yes,
here.
but by all math, Seaward City should be a warm water port.
Yep.
But it isn't. It freezes in the winter.
Let me see here.
Again,
I've got my notes here.
Fahrenheit, that's not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you mean you almost died?
Yeah, the coldest it's ever been in the area has been -20 Fahrenheit, but that is unusually cold for this area.
Especially since the Banaf and the various other countries down there don't get that cold during the winter. It's just north of the mountains.
Yeah, just only north of the mountains and is cold.
Literally, you go down the Mercin's path, and you literally the second you cross the mountain, it's no longer that cold.
Yeah, the
So
coldest
it is
High Morath. The coldest it's ever been in High Morath is 20 degrees, ever.
In Seaward, it should only be a bit colder than that.
Well, you get down to
magic.
you get down to Robias. In Robias, they've never seen the water freeze. Yeah.
Okay, but like Robias is Robias. We don't need to talk about Robias right now.
The city of 100 towers. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys got any questions? Anything? I'm going to let you go. Otherwise,
All right.
We're good.
hey, I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
And in the recording.
I'm just saying. All I'm going to say about this is I don't want to go into Skull Mountain until I'm at least a 6th level fighter over, and I'll try to get the Redeemer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So we need to adventure the